Hello again, I'm back to discuss a little bit more about not just the transition to online during the coronavirus, but the structure of my class. Not, again, the structure of an online class proper, but a class that's been face-to-face that's transitioned to online. So basically, we'll take a look at my Sustainability 101 class, Introduction to Sustainability. In this class, it's broken up into 5 modules, right? I used to call it the Pentagon of the Peace Pentagon. So what we're looking at is 5 different components of sustainability. This week we're in the middle of module 4. So inside each module, the way it's structured is students have 3 days of reading, right? Monday, the first Tuesday, they have module 4A readings, and then Thursday it's 4B, right? The following week, Tuesday, it's 4C. After that, there's an activity that they have to do based on the materials that they bring in content. The following week, the third week and final week of the module, the first day, half of the class writes and submits a paper, and the other half of the class completes an activity and presents it in a slideshow or a video. A little more challenging online than in the class, but we're still making it work. And then the last day of the class is really the only summative grading assignment I have, and that is a quiz. The paper is not summative grading, you might be surprised to hear. I just want them to explore the concepts. They get graded on how deeply they explore them. But in terms of the online component, how did I go online? Well, I really liked discussing the readings with my students. That's what this course is built around. How can we engage with the material well? Well, I found, and they're doing a great job with it, frankly, I'm really impressed, that if I've done a good job, I think, putting together good readings. I mean, I learned from a lot of my colleagues. I sampled everything. And so I feel like it's a really good course content-wise. Well, I give them the content to read, and then they do that reading. They produce a reading journal. It's roughly 1 page type, 2 pages by hand, where they explore the reading, all the readings, in whatever way they want. They can summarize them, they can take notes on them, they can reflect on them. The only critical requirement is that they're grounded in the text and they're really talking about the text and what they've learned. Then in a discussion board, and this is where the online component comes in, they post them. I've created groups of 6 students. 3 to 5 is ideal. Most groups have 5 or 6. And everybody posts their reading journal, and they read each other's, and they respond to 2 of them. They have a week to get back and respond to 2 of them. And usually what happens is they respond to more than 2, or they respond to 2, and then they respond to the people that responded to them. It's pretty cool, and I've seen a lot of really excellent discussion happening, and they're really grasping the reading. So it's nice to see. And all I've done is provided the materials, and the lens. We're more than halfway through the semester at this point, so they've learned the basics of the things that sustainability is talking about, and now they're applying it. So it's really cool to see. It's really inspiring, actually. Anyway, so they do that for 3 sets of readings over a week and a half. For the activity, this time I'm trying something different. I'm asking them to find an article that they believe is credible based on some criteria that we've set up in the class already, and then to share it with their colleagues. There'll be 6 articles inside their discussion forum, and then they read each of them, and they have a week to respond to 2 of them. So there's a consistency, right? I think that's a key with online courses, consistent structure, right? These modules changed it up a little bit, right? There's 3 days, they have 3 different days they have assignments, reading assignments due. They have an activity, they have to do discussion posts. It might sound a little overwhelming, but every one of them's the same. Post your assignment, a week later, respond to 2 people. So there's a lot of consistency there. After that, they upload a paper to me, and I'm the only one that can read it, unless they do a field activity. Kind of hard to do a field activity when you can't really leave your house right now. Luckily, things are opening up a bit. But I'm really open to what they want to study or what they want to talk about. For the last module, their field activity was how they're dealing with the coronavirus, what they're doing to stay, to sustain themselves during this time. And then they post those as a PowerPoint, a Google slide, or even a video of themselves where they hold up pictures of things as they talk. And then after that, there's an online quiz in Canvas, and still working the bugs out of that because I'm not super comfortable with Canvas's quizzes, though they can do a lot. That's the basic structure, and we do that 5 times. And then the last part of the class is going to be students are going to I'm going to give them the option of either taking a comprehensive final or writing a comprehensive final paper of their own choice. which I will grade summatively, looking for accuracy, etc., and completeness. So you're probably wondering, well, what do I do? How do I do interaction with them every week? Well, I do not do a lecture. I don't do a Zoom with them. I don't have class time per se. My interaction with them is by responding to their work and grading their work and giving feedback on their work, and also in my weekly announcements to them, where I check in and I write them an email or an announcement telling them what to do and everything else. So it's pretty straightforward. It really works well for me. Whatever works for you works for you. I just wanted to share this in case you might get some benefit from it. Again, as always, I'm happy to share, answer questions. I think the best things come out of discussion. And that's, again, how I learned all of these things, through discussion with all of my colleagues, both sustainability and online faculty. So happy to help you. My email is pmartin@sdccd.edu. And peace out. We'll see you around.